wrong font, I just realized. And now the number font on this car actually looks neon, and now this car actually looks really ugly. I will give him credit because he did slap his logos on my car. And also, why the car is glowy in the light. This is going to cause a bunch of lag. I'm hoping not, because if that's the case, then we are all cooked. And on my outlap, of course, I'm overshot turn one. Well, guys, I am cooked because I don't know how to drive this thing. Also, we do have a part-timer in this field. It is Glow.
As long as we don't hit field cap, I shouldn't have to qualify.
Okay, I guess Czar removed that corner. I don't remember him ever removing that. Oh, Glow's not racing.
Oh, I remember it.
Oh, Glow's not actually racing. He's just gonna be the happy guy in the audience.
Well, no field cap, so I don't have to qualify.
Well, guys, this is because there's some corner cutting sections because some corners have been cut from the track. This actually makes our job a lot easier.
I did answer you if we could hear you, and we can.
Okay, that's good. Landon can't. Can someone tell him that? We still can't hear him.
No, I messaged him and I messaged the Discord general and said I had that problem when I first came in. I had to leave and come back to hear everybody.
Oh, and someone has an incident between Slide Job and Abram. I think it was mainly because Abram was impeding, so he might get a warning for that already before this thing even begins. Also, please ignore that lap, y'all. That's my out.
Oh my gosh.
Matthew currently has the best lap at a 142.650.
I ran a 137 when I ran on my own earlier.
Well, someone who's not in a great spot is Alfred at 156. If that's his fastest time, then that's going to be concerning. Meanwhile, Abram has a lockup into the corner, has to go real wide off the at the end of the second DRS zone. That lost him a lot of time on his quali. We still have 13 minutes left. Also, y'all can corner cut the sections that do not represent the actual F1 circuit, because it would be impossible to determine which section's actually in the F1 circuit and which section is not, so y'all can't cut the circuit in the ways where it's mentioned where you can. Someone has spun out, I believe it's Slide Job. It is Slide Job right in front of Abram. They go down up into the interesting scheme. They go down the strip.
Just another warning. Even Matthew can't hear us now. I'm not sure what's going on with Discord, but it's now turning into a
Oh my
group problem.
goodness. Why has everything been down lately?
I swear. This is ultimate not BACS approved. Sorry, Slaves, but you can't. I mean, sorry, not Slaves. That is Slide Job that I messed up, but he kind of already messed himself from the spin. And the 16 and the 98 racing side by side. They are both trying to put in laps. And they ain't really on the best, but Abram's going to hit the wall. That's going to ruin his lap. As we have 11 minutes left in the show. It's Matthew still with the fastest time by 2 seconds. Glow, I already have the stream started. And Abram gonna have a huge lockup into that same corner he's already had issues with like all the time. So that'll be an unfortunate lap on his end. As Landon's still having issues, so is Matthew apparently.
On topic of that, who all is actually talking? Just to make sure, because I've only been able to hear you, Abram. I heard Thomas for a little bit. I haven't heard anybody since, other than you.
Kalachi, Shane saying Kalachi will get P1. Glow saying Holy Buns break. Kalachi is not even in D1. I hope you know that, right? So Kalachi can't even win this race. It doesn't matter because it's a street circuit and he's not even good at any road course. Oh yeah, because of the overpopulation, we had to split the league into two, a second division and a primary division, and Kalachi was one of the guys that unfortunately was forced down into the second division. Well, he forced himself down, but he was going to be the first guy in line anyway. Also, Alfred, you still the Thomas is he's good in F1. I've never seen the guy race in F1.
Me?
No, he's saying Kalachi. Kalachi's never done an F1 league.
I've done a few.
Thomas is good, I know that. Can we go to regular VC? Hmm. All right, Matthew, is he
Hold
up?
on. Someone checked.
God.
If y'all have the app called
I'm
Speed Test,
burned
you can
out.
see
I'll be
outages.
like, dude, I don't even hear half the shit they're telling me. I'll join the Discord chat on PlayStation with you.
Hold up. We can temporarily close qualifying or just everyone can transfer when we're ready, but I do not have it set. Who's in the regular VC so far? Because I don't know anyone in the regular VC right now. Yeah, no one's there. All right, I'm gonna just finish this lap and then I'm gonna pull it into the pits so we can transfer. Because if Landon and Matthew have an issue, then we might have to go into the new VC.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Trayvon, who's Trayvon? I've never heard of this guy.
Oh, I know who that is. Remember Trey
No,
in
I
Nazar?
think
Oh yeah. All right, can I improve on this lap? Yes, I do, and I actually go P5 from that. Also, what happened to Matthew? It looks like some guys are finally getting those laps in. Anyways, guys, I will tag the entire grid. Unfortunately, we will be going to a regular VC, so everyone go into that. See y'all. Yeah, we're just gonna mute people. Slate Slays is not it. Okay, everyone, only here I'm gonna put the guys. I'm gonna tell all the guys. Okay, so only me. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. That might have been an issue. I swear, who's causing all these issues? Okay, two of my friends are one of my guys in one of my IRL guys literally told another of my IRL guys saying this is not negotiable. We're going to Denny's tonight. I'm con that what the Helleninia. Um, there might be someone random, but don't. I don't know if they might be an actual race for sure because I don't know. I also got. Oh, that's just. Oh, that's slide job. Also, remember, I think I had my best was like a 142, if I'm correct, last time when we did this track when it was first made. All right, I'm gonna end the. Uh, okay, I'm gonna end. Oh, just had a huge lockup. Oh, okay, I'm gonna end. All right, I ended the event, so it should not say that anymore. I barely touched that wall at like 30 miles an hour, and I activate spin physics. All right, Globe, is the stream still working? Because I did transfer VCs, and I'm actually using my mic from my controller because it works on regular VCs. Okay, and bro bins it. Yes, as they can hear. I don't know if they can hear y'all now. Oh wait, no, in F11 they never. It was never like that. They can no longer hear you ever, unless yes. Yeah, the stream should not be because I did this with F11. I can hear Landon. Okay, maybe something changed. Okay, because when I did this in remember because I know in F11, sorry, not yeah, F11, F12, in those streams you can't hear anybody in the call, and then for some reason right here you can. ZK is here. Yeah, Glow said he can hear all of us, so he can hear this. Yeah, as we are here in the final 3 minutes of this session, everyone needing to put in those times, and it actually is quite close. Until we get to Alfred, everybody is close to each other. Actually, never mind. Landed 2 seconds ahead of everyone else. Oh wow, he didn't lock it up. But I have been missing my breaking points, and this is not a good lap. Someone's around Abram in the back on the straightaway. I think he hit a bump that was stick. He hit a wall that was sticking out. Guys, guys, I will say, if you're on the straight, please be careful with the wall, especially early into the straight because there's if you're close to the wall, especially on the left side, which is kind of off the line anyway. But walls could stick. The walls stick out, and some of them could spin. Oh yeah, bro, I did that. I no, Landon, I hit that mid back stretch. Look, I was trying to recover out David. I was trying to have a better exit. Damn. And Thomas not on a good lap at 249. I was gonna say, who's Jolin Nina? Okay, I think that's Slide Job, who I think he's on the alt today. Hold up, no, there's or that could be Slays. I think that's Slays. Abram goes make him a as we do see everyone trying to put in laps. Another improvement by Ninja. I don't know who Ninja is, but I'm pretty sure it's just someone with an alt. So, and you did say he's in the 16. So I think Sly Job's currently running at alt. Meanwhile, we go into the backstretch with a little pack of cards. It's a blank car. That's what it looks like, but I can't see much. It's Slays. Oh, okay, so Slays is that guy that improved to P3. It looks like I believe that was Dale. That's Sly Job that moves to P7. As everyone's still trying to get in their laps. Some people might run out of time here as they come across the line. As they qualifying does. And Abram does not improve, neither does the guy ahead. That was ZK, who sets a 1 minute 58. I'm pretty sure that was his out lap. He didn't make it to the line in time, I would say. And that's unfortunate. Oh, please don't tell me there's not. Okay, there is enough for a field, a 10 car field. I was going to say, if there's not enough pit stalls, then that's going to be bad. Also, once you're done, y'all can respawn your cars or pit. I don't really care, and line up at the end of the pit lane. Yeah, I say. Hold up. Let me count them. I invited everyone. Well, all the main. Yeah, let me go load it. Um. Oh, yeah, that's my school account. Sometimes I edit that. Yeah, I noticed. I forgot to read it. CK, you monkey! You just broke our speeds. Yeah, I know. This is this that thing is based off the MWRT calendar. You can change you can change it, but ult, ult, ultimate gam guys line up. Stop crashing into each other. Everyone type in chat if we should do it the F1 way or should we just do our normal pacing? Grits F1 F1. All right, can someone? All right, guys, if you use all right, guys, soundboard being used mid race or in middle of instructions, you will be receiving penalties. All right, can someone? I don't know how to mute the soundboards. Hold on, I'm gonna just. Problem is, I'm kind of on PlayStation. I don't know if that's a thing in this thing. Hold up. Okay, let me go to ZK. Where is ZK? I'm trying to find this big list. Oh, it's just. Oh no, there's no soundboard. There's no mute soundboard on the PlayStation. Also, guys, spawn your cars, line up in order. Be careful. I know this pit road's a little narrow. And also, Slays, don't worry. You did not. I didn't. Also, guys, actually here. There's enough grid slots for 10 people, so everyone don't line up. Just go to the outside the pits. If you need to fix your speed, go through the green thingy a second time, and then it'll fix it. And everyone line up on your stall into your starting grid thingy. Oh, what do you mean? Don't worry. We are. No mind. All right. I don't know how. I mean, I'm not, there were it was only you that did went against it. Yep. Honest F1. Okay, hold on. I'm confused. How many? Yeah. I think that was just a minor mistake on our end that we never brought up the idea. All right, that's supposed to be five, six, seven, eight. Okay, someone's. All right, guys. All right, everyone. All right, ZK and Alfred start like getting in position. I'm gonna jump the start. If you jump, guys, we're doing it the traditional way. All right, guys. Hold up. All right, let me. Oh wait, I lost the soundboard. Don't worry, I can go back to the stream. I can go back to the stream. Also, whoever just joined, you are not a registered racer. You cannot race. And also, new racers have to start in D2. And all right, guys. Let's get ready. All right, guys. Here's our. Let's do just do rain. Yeah, we do race back, and then you're gonna reline up. Also, I know some people are just rookies, so they didn't have to deal with the previous issues. When we Slays is in VC. Yeah, he's here. No, guys, out here. No, here's how it is. Because on raceback, as other guys are relining up, for those that are like far back, I would say one side of the track be guys going the other way, one guy going to race back. So like, don't crash. Try your best not to crash into each other. Drive it like a two-way road. If y'all know what I mean. All right. No, I think that'll be fine. All right. Is everyone ready? Yeah. Where? Okay, that's weird. Oh, probably because I think he swapped mid thingy, but I don't know. It could be the fact just a glitch again. All right, Slays, if you're not in that right 29, get. All right, what's happening? Also, Slays, if you're not. Oh my God! Slide job, you did not have to respawn your car. No, he already did. Yeah, guys, go to the for those that just respawn their cars, go to the green thingy. Guys, when you do it does that, it doesn't break your speed on the track. It only breaks it in the pit lane. Guys, why are you going backward? If Slays doesn't make it, if Slays doesn't get his car to the. Okay, so one of his accounts need to go line up into P3. Hold up. Slays. Slays, you're taking too long. Everyone move up spots because. Okay, who did not make. Someone is not making the start then. Who didn't make the start? Who's not? Who is supposed to be first and second? Because I'm confused. Oh, Slays is. Okay, that. Okay, what? Okay, that's so weird. Okay, Slays, why did you do that? You kind of messed everything up. All right, guys, everyone reline up. Alfred, you're supposed to go to that slot right there. ZK moved to that one, and I think we all know what the rest is. Okay, ZK is not in the right slot. All right, there. All right, guys, are we ready to get going? All right, three, two, one, go. And some people were a little late on that start. We're all good. Meanwhile, look who takes the lead down into turn number one. It's the 48 of Landon who just got spun. And everyone is bullying him. He gets spun again, and that just made him lose. It's, yeah, it's just your turn one daily chaos. I don't know who I don't know who moved up to the top spot, but we do got chaos down into the following corners. Slays gets a bad exit. I don't know who's moving up into the lead, but here comes Sly Job, gonna try to make the move work as they move up. Slays really slow in the corner as everyone's gonna get around him. There's contact between Abram and landed up in the back. Sorry, that's Aiden in the 81 who got held up. As there was contact around in that section here as they go into sector two of this racetrack. Is it's movement all over the place, tightness all over the place, cars hitting the wall as there's contact still all over the place. Aram hits it turns too early, got into the side of the 81. It holds both of them up, and now both of them are really losing the time. Oh yeah, if he's going higher than 170, his speed's broken. And something's happened with the 78 up. It's still a bunch of movement around this field. Some guys went up, some guys really dropped. How did Landon? Okay. Oh, it's just the laps are messy. As everyone's across the line now, as we do see laps have been fixed. As we're on to lap, as we're lap two into this Grand Prix. As Thomas is the leader, as I don't know really where everyone's at because the scoreboard is a little messy right now because even on the lap chart. And meanwhile, I can't really see much going on. There's not really much movement. And also, because of all the buildings, it's impossible to really commentate this race. So everyone's going to be commentating their own sections, really. As I'm going to have to commentate this battle as me and the 81. And 98 goes really breaking early into that section. It holds up the 81. And I do see action in the back. Two cars spun. Wait, did two cars? Okay, two cars spun out, so that's a caution. him and Slays. It says him and Slays together. So the caution will be out. I mean, likely it's. I don't know how you would spin out by yourself as they go around. As everyone's going to race their way to the line. Okay, the field is a lot more. I remember seeing slide job up front. What happened? I guess I never saw him fall back. All right, everyone. All right, line up. If you're pitting, line up or line up in your first. We're gonna wait and see who's gonna take the pits. All right, is no. It looks like no one else is pitting. You have to. All right, all right, pitters, guys. For my favorite words, back former words. Three, two, one, pit. And also for those that don't know that ultimate call sign, it means that the pitters are pitting. And Abram crashes into the stall. There's no wall to help you. That's what the issue is. It's you full on could go to the garage if you felt like it. I know that's what sucks. I'm not used to that. As Aiden will come out ahead of Abram, they now going to go around into their starting slots. I'm gonna turn on that green light for so then I don't have to do it mid race. And this is what the scary part is. Every restart is like this, so going to be interesting to see how these guys do it. As we're going to get ready for the restart. Three, two, one, go. As everyone has a great launch this time, as Landon has a perfect launch next to the other Lowe's car. I don't know who that is. I think yeah, that's Matthew, who now goes up. And now here comes Slide Job taking it four wide into that section. There he goes. Slide Job around. Just a gamble that didn't work out on his plan. As they move up, everyone's still with a great restart. There's still this huge pack up there in the front. This is going to be the cautious corner. ZK turns it early. There goes Aiden as well. Aiden goes around, and Alfred now slaps the wall. He's going to get slapped again as they are all still moving around this track. ZK was one of the turned in early into that corner, caused them to hit a few cars, and really started a little contact mess. But then Alfred had a lockup and got into him, and ZK struggling with these cars. He's going to hit the wall as they approach into the backstretch now, or not really the backstretch, the strip here in the ult as they go down through the casinos and the hotels. Everyone's single file. It looks like I can't see everything though. As they still move up, as everyone's all over the place still, as the field is single file. We do see a little battle, I think. Well, not it's actually not a battle. Never mind. As they move up, as let's see these guys. It's Matthew that leads. Look at Slays though, attempting to make the move on ZK. Abram is going to run wide here in the corner. Is going to let Aiden get closer. As Slays having a good race, as he's already side by side with, I mean, not side by side, or is at least in the battle with ZK as he moves up to the top five. Abram in a road course, remember, he's not usually the fastest up here in P6. ZK and taps the wall. Abram's going to lock up and get a little wide. Yeah, that corner is one of the crucial corners of this turn. This is. as everyone's still side by side throughout this circuit. And now we see another battle between the 98 and the 81. This is the battle for sixth on the track. As Aiden has a great corner, but Aiden's gonna tap the wall, but so does Abram. Goes tight there. As someone had gone around. I think it was ZK and Slays. One of them spun out. I think it's ZK who's lost time. Slays moves up, and that is Slays in that's the victory lane car of ZK that moves up, and now ZK I believe. Oh, what happened to ZK? I think he hit a bump and it spun him out, and Aiden got affected too. ZK not having a great race. He's starting to struggle with that car. Is Abram now going to make the move on Aiden? Abram moves up now into P6. ZK runs wide into the wall. Abram runs wide too. As this the midfield the midfield here is descending into chaos as Z and remember not everyone has the same breaking point, so let's see how it's going to be. Abram going to go play full aggression on the 81, huge into the bumper. These two still going to be side by side. Abram's going to try to go around here as they go into it. Abram backs out. ZK taps the bump, so does Abram, and now Aiden's going to tap that wall off exit. Meanwhile, Alfred having a big issue with slide job. It might have been on. There might have been an incident between Alfred and Slide Job. I don't think Alfred will be the most pleased. Oh damn! And now they go into the straight once again as Alfred really struggling. Alfred losing time. It looked like a lot of time. Maybe had a mistake off the corner before the circuit. Sorry, not the circuit. The strip. And Abram goes up wide into the wall. And look at some of these Vegas cars as we see. Nothing insane, but at least something. Oh, there goes. Oh, hard into the wall is the 98 who got completely spun out. Oh no, that's because sometimes that's just what it is. But I was doing that because I got hit by slide job and I completely locked up. Porker's here. Wait it, and now that I think of it, Porker does not have a single thing under his name. Not even one thing. Doesn't even have a D2 seat yet. The 20 versus or he joined the call. Glows here. There's a spinner! It's Matthew and Abram couldn't avoid. Oh no! he got, he got hit like five. He got hit like five times, and this is a road course. And look at the gaps between everyone. Porker's out of the call, so thank you. Eight, Aiden and Slide Job getting into a battle here. We also see Aiden and Slide Job having a little battle. Smoke! I see smokes. Oh no, we can't do that. ZK, I know ZK's here, but we don't have Ruben. So, and in fact, Ruben's not even in this league anymore. Remember, I banned the guy. Yes. Glow putting it, guys, and we do say that Glow says the most predictable top three with the rose emoji going down, the wilted rose thingy. It is the usual top three, as we do see. It is Landon Thomas VK. And Matthew, who was originally going to be third or fourth around that section, needs to really recover. He's down to last. Died. Glow says only if I was home. Yeah, unfortunately, you would not get points though. Crazy. As everyone's still trying to go down into these strip, as it, Landon does come across the line. Oh, and that's going to give Thomas a little bit of time. He's 9 seconds back. Oh, that could have made you lose a lot of time. Oh yeah, still have still have 3 laps to go in this thing. Abram with the worst lines. I know that. Remember, I suck at road courses. What do you want me to do? I'm surprised I'm even ahead of Alfred and Matthew. Race, race better. Glow says race better. I can't race better. Slyjaw might have had an issue. He lost a lot of time, and Abram's approaching, but there goes Abram around. Just got too aggressive in the corner. And Abram, I think he just hit a wall pop off the exit. Just got too aggressive, I would say. And that just didn't go to his plan. They still have 2 laps to go in this thing. It slays the it slays and Loki hoping for an Aiden win. No RE. I don't know what that means. Also, also Glow. Remember, Aiden has won. Yeah, at the element of HCR and yeah, at the elements of Alfred Abram, then you really got a server. Yeah, we're BACS drivers. We most of us only know how to turn left. Yes, I mean, bruh, I the moment Landon come across the line, I was just entering the strip. That's how slow I am. And remember, that's only 7 laps. That's only 7 laps because technically we had a caution. I'm by myself. Who are you trying to catch? Are you catching? I don't even know what happened to for 12 seconds. Did you just have insane pace or did the other guys kill themselves? Yeah, battling does give you a lot of time. No, too bad you do. C. Yes, I'm gonna say it in all four languages I know how to say yes, just to say it. Yes. Yeah. And you, all right, Matthew. Yeah. As Landon comes across the line to win the halfway, then followed by him is going to be Thomas. All right, is it going to be Thomas or ZK? It's going to be Thomas. What about the ZK or Aiden? ZK is going to be P3. Then it's Aiden. Then it's going to be Slays. Oh, big lockup in the final corner with Abram. Gets going quickly as he has it. All right, I'm gonna type this in halfway while we wait for the three and oh, you're goaded. All right, guys, there's chaos down in turn one right now, so great. Oh, all right, guys. All right, guys, drive like a two lane. Drive it like a two-lane road. Pit, line up if you're pitting or not. Drive the track like a two-way. Someone's not driving it right. All right, all right. Time for my favorite line, or it used to be my favorite line, but unfortunately we have to remove it because of pacing. Three, two, one, pit. And I know some of y'all know the nostalgia. BACS nostalgia right here. There's that big crash in the pit lane. There is chaos in this pit lane. There are four cars pitting in the same stall. Oh my goodness. Abrams inside the stall. Slide job is over. What is happening here in this pit lane? Oh, and Abram had to back out, and there goes Slays. This is literally hell on earth right here. All right, I'm fixing my speed. What? Guys, okay, I'm posting that onto TikTok after this and Insta after the BAC average BACS pit lane. Oh wait, Matt Thomas, you're in the 28. I even realized. I thought you were still the 47. I need to. Yeah, I forgot to update that. Look, there were so many moves going on at the time in D2, so I kind of had too much to memorize. He was uh he was here at one point, then left. I think he was busy with something. All right, guys, are you ready for the second half of this gambling show? Stop. Go back to your slot. Bingo. All right, ZK's not ready. Is ZK not ready? He just said no. I don't think he's ready. All right, guys, get ready. Line up. Line up. Line up. All right, guys, are we ready? Are we ready? All right, guys, let's get going. Three. Oh, whoopsies. Okay. All right. Apologies. Let's get going. All right. Three, two, one, go. And it's lights out. A second half of your race is underway. But look at a slow start by Landon. ZK comes in. Slay's going to go try to go. And oh, there's going to be carnage all over the place. ZK, Matthew, Slays, Abra. Oh my God. The NCR's got it completely destroyed. A second NCR spins out. The NCR cars all got destroyed. The caution is apparently out. No, it was two singles. Oh, ZK locks up, and oh my goodness, he goes completely deep. Guys, don't worry, I turned it. Green flag. Guys, ignore the caution. ZK had a big lockup. It made him lose all his track position by a lot. Oh, slide job has spun, and he caught Abram and Alfred, but neither of them spun out, so it doesn't count as a spin. Yeah, Aiden spun like in the second or third corner, so someone spins. Landon spins, and right behind him is another single car spin. That was slide job. The leaders, what is happening to the leaders of this race? They're all losing their own. Whoa! Big crash. No, that's Slays. Who? No. As Thomas to the lead, Slay P2, Abram P3. What has happened in this race? Guys, you know this restart was insane if I managed to move up into the podium at a road course. A second time for Aiden. Unfortunate bad restart. As Abram's going to go. Abram, who's third, goes a little wide. It's going to let Landon catch him. Except Abram's going to make another big mistake hard into that wall. And he's going to go. And he's having to remerge right behind Landon. Landon moves to P3. Abram right behind him in P4. Slays starting to lose some time on Thomas, the leader of this race now. Up, Slays makes a big mistake. So does Abrams. This is good news for Landon. He's going to move up, and now he's right behind second. And that's Slays. Can he make the move in this corner? Doesn't look like he can right now. Meanwhile, Alfred and Abram having a contact. As now, look at Slide Job coming out of nowhere, trying to participate in this battle as well. It is top three pulling away. The rest of the field is all by in this single car battle. Slide job, Alfred, Abram all together battling it out for fourth. Oh, Alfred completely misses the corner, and it takes out Abram too. Abram, Abram got taken out too, didn't spin out, but it makes him lose three positions as that moves slide job. This moves slide job to P4, ZK P5, and NCR had probably the worst restart I've ever seen in a very long time, as multiple of their drivers have just had mistakes in just the first two laps of this restart. As Thomas moves up, he's now leading. Now remember, he's an NCR driver, so at least they have him. And in fact, they have. Now that I think, now that I think of it, they have all of them are actually in this race. Now that I realize that. Matthew, we can hear as everyone's still trying to figure it out. As a radio was just leaked into the Royce chat. There's someone. It's Sly Job, who was originally fourth. He's trying to go backwards. Oh! The backwards driving did not work, and he has completely crashed. And now he falls down. I believe that's P6 now, as ZK moves to P4. Matthew now to P5. Abram P5. Sorry, it was ZK that moved up to the podium, I believe. Oh, it's because oh, it's because he's counted a lap down for some reason. I don't know what. I guess he got invalidated. Something happened. Yeah, no, it's because it says slide job with a lap down. Yeah, it's gonna be ZK to the podium. Slay's still not recovered yet, as it lets eight. I can't spectate. I'm in the middle of an actual battle too with slide job. As they move up, everyone's still here together. As Landon, who's driving for Enchilada Motorsports now, is trying to make that move on NCR. Now, NCR, the powerhouse, most of them ain't really performing great as they did have a few chaos to their cars on that restart, but they're still 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. No, sorry, 7, 8 because they're behind a car that's classified a lap down according to the scoreboard, so they're not really in those positions. Abram B6 also. Up and slide job has a big mistake. It's gonna let Abram get to him. As Slays has yet to cross that line. If Slays thinks merging is a thing, there is no merging on the road. Oh, he went AFK. Okay. And can he get back to the track on time? Otherwise, he would be behind. He's gonna have to be behind everyone anyway. 3.3. All threes. Someone has a big mistake. Sly job, who's gonna lose a spot to Abram, and now Aiden's right behind him. And now Aiden will clear. As that was not a good. That was a big mistake by Sly job, who's gonna lose 2 positions. It moves Abram up to fifth. As what a race by Abram. Oh, slide job. That's a 1 of 3. And slide job just did a full send on Aiden. That rewards him a 1 of 3 for that. What is Aiden gonna do with that? He does have a good run on him entering the straight. As this is the 3 car battle for this is a as Abram and slide job. Oh, Abram has a big mistake. It's gonna hold up slide job, and Abram's now gonna be losing spots. Slide job trying to make the move. It's a 3 car battle here for the top 5. It's Abram, Slide Job, and Aiden battling it out 5th, 6th, 7th currently on the grid. Abram makes a big mistake. It's going to door Slide Job in the wall, and it's going to let Aiden come out of nowhere and snatch both spots. He doesn't clear Abram yet. Abram trying to go with him. Abram trying everything he can on this. Oh, oh, there's a crash. Aiden, yeah, Abram, I'm definitely getting the penalty after this race. Yeah, Aiden, you have full permission to retaliate. I thought I was clear. I was not. So you can either wreck me or I'll just take the penalty after the race. Because I just right left hooked the guy mid straight. So yeah, now I feel bad. Whoopsies. And yeah, he lost a lot of time actually because Alfred's behind him. I mean, he's ahead of behind Alfred, so that's not good. Yeah, lost 10 seconds from that. As it is a big gap between Sly Job and ZK. It's 10 seconds between fourth and fifth. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Except it is Abram and Slide Job also in the battle. Slide Job is just you can't see the margins because he's classified a lap down. Abram hits a bump catch, caught air from that incident. As the field is starting to spread out, no more battles really going on the racetrack. As Aiden, that was a big incident for him. He fell down from fifth to eighth, as Slide Job is still technically ninth. Four to go as Thomas has a good gap. Let's see what the market is 3.1. And remember, it's only 4 laps. Things can change dramatically. As Abram has a really slow final few corners as it's going eight. It's 11 seconds between ZK and Thomas. Between ZK and Landon, it's 15 seconds. And what happened with Alfred? It looks like he's lost time, 43 seconds back. As Aiden's only 6 between Abram. Slide job. We can't really fix laps. It's really hard to because of the straights, but I'll I'll make sure. Oh, and that is not what he needed. And slide job. Oh, let's go. It's unbelievable. Oh, Aiden misses the corner completely. I see it in the back. He was starting to approach Abram, but that's going to be a big change now, as he's probably going to be behind Alfred. As it does take a while to get out of that section, especially if you lock up in that section. That's like the worst outcome you want to have. Also, a bad outcome is locking up in the final big braking zone. That's also a bad section to lock up. As they do come across the line, it is 19 seconds between first and fourth. It is 12 seconds between Thomas and ZK. And then it's going to be 8 seconds between Abram. I mean, it's between that is Slide Job and Matthew. Abram has a huge lockup in turn one. Yeah, 50 seconds. And even after it's someone's big spin, it's Abram. It, Abram took a, and that's Abram who took a big spin in the second corner, touch a bump, and completely went around. Yeah, I only could see Alf. I mean Aiden. That's the only guy I can see. Wait, is Slays merging? Oh, okay. He has to go behind everyone because he's still going to be classified last. Because he has to wait all the way for Alfred to come back. And we do start to see a battle here for six between Abram and Aiden. And Abram's been making a lot of mistakes in the last few laps. And remember, these two, they had a little tension in the back here on the strip as they're going to move up into one and two. They cross into this long left right sweeper as here comes Aiden. He's going to get to Abram, but Abram doesn't have. They don't have. He doesn't have the run completely yet, but he can try to make this move. Goes as they go into this braking zone. Abram goes a little locked. And it's going to let Aiden zoom by into P6. And into the wall goes Aiden. I cannot spectate anything else on the track. I don't even think there's any battles on the track right now, except this battle for sixth. Everyone else has kind of spread themselves after all the carnage today. And it's been gambling today. And we saw, guys, the leader of this race, FYI, he spun out on lap one. Lost all his spots, managed to get him back, and look where he is now, 15 seconds between him and Thomas. And that's and he's pretty much gapped this field today. A domination performance. Almost got lost at the end. Does it, however, managed to get it work. And we still see some battles on this track. And it's not over. Some guys are just entering their white flag, as we do see a battle for six between Abram and Aiden. And their gap is 48 seconds between them two. Abram going to go full aggressive on the 81. That's going to force him off the track. Might be another look thing into Abram, who's already at the risk of facing a penalty after this race under investigation, who's going to absolutely sell and just completely hit the wall. It's going to let Aiden clear for that spot. As I don't know exactly where Landon's at, but he's at a race today, and it's a race, and it's a win, as Alfred is a whole minute back. Landon Landon takes the win, and he will be the guy winning today's jackpot here in the Las Vegas Strip circuit. Abram, big incident in the wall, and he was in that. He was in that battle for sixth. What what a move that what a pe- it's NCR 1 2 3 4. What a race! Great race by slide slide job thrown into performance today as he makes his way up to that spot. As now here comes Aiden, Las Vegas winner who won here at this town, but he doesn't do it today. He does go P6 though here in the road course section. As Abram, Daytona 500 winner, or no, that's the wrong league. He goes P7. And Alfred, the Talladega winner, comes across the line P8. No, that's Slays. He was able to. No, he can technically merge, but it's not the normal traditional way of merging. He would have to go behind everybody. And Alf, all right, so he didn't make the legitimate. I'm being pushed by Aiden. As what a win for the championship leader. Definitely pulls that away today. As we'll move on to our post race interviews. As we might need to do them quickly because it is almost 8. Well, my time it's almost 8, but let's go. Let's go with our first guy. It's going to be, unfortunately, second. It's him. He did his debut with this team and goes P2. It's Thomas. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, couldn't do it today. What does he got to say? And how's, yes, we're good. Yep. Crazy. Yeah, they only have one track, I believe. Wait, no, they have two because there's Canadian Tire and that one fake racetrack. I don't know what it's called. It's like actual one. It's like so. Thomas, what do you got to say for your final words today? All right, thank you. As we go on to this next guy, P3 today was kind of all over the place, kind of crashed a few times, kind of got completely destroyed by like the entire pack. It's him, it's Matthew. Hey, Matthew, P3 today. Not really the insane performances. Charlotte, obviously, it wasn't Charlotte, it wasn't Miami, D2, but what do you got to say, P3 today, even after getting destroyed by the pack 6 times? All right, thank you. As we move on, it was a quick interview, I do say. Let's go with our next guy. It's my favorite guy to interview. Came P4 to. Wait, that's the wrong guy. Oh, ZK doesn't do interviews. I forgot. Want to do interview? If you want to do interview, please put that in general. No interview. Okay, this guy's not goaded. Let's go within our next guy. He's P5 today. Had a good performance today. Did do the job right, and he was up there at some points. It's him. It's Sly Job. Um, hold up. He's muted. All right, let me unmute the dude. Unmute.
I'm unmuted.
Yep, you're unmuted. I did have to transfer to my phone, so y'all won't hear the good mic. But what do you guys say today? P5. Sorry, how'd that go for you today?
Honestly, wasn't really what I thought I'd have. I'm usually horrible at road courses. Honestly, I was catching NY for a bit there, but I gave a few more laps when I caught him. But good day for number 16 Trophy Cats, 16 car. Overall, I'm happy with how the car performed today. It was competitive sometimes, and sometimes it was just horrible. But good day for us overall.
Yeah, just another race. What you got to say? After that good P2 at Talladega and that I think at that Auto Club P10, P9 ish. What do you got to say for later races? I mean P6 midfield, but that's so far good.
I feel like we have speed at some of these tracks. All of them, not all of them, but we have some speed.
Yep, and I do say good race today. So what do you got to say for your final words?
I don't know.
Perfect words. As thanks for coming. As we go on to our next guy, coming in P6 today, could have get the efforts right there. After I believe he was up there, I think I don't remember. There's a bunch of guys that were up there. Had a few incidents here and there, especially getting turned at the end or towards the end by the Abram. It's him. It's Aiden. Aiden today. It looks like he's going to do his interview in general. How does it feel? P6 today.
Who we interviewing?
Aiden.
Aiden's muted.
Yeah. Not a good race today. Yeah, we did see you. There's been some better races. Damn, that was loud.
Guys, ZK, enough with my soundboard spamming. I don't even like it anymore.
So Aiden, unfortunately, how did it feel to get all moving all over the place? So Aiden, what do you gotta say?
Permission to touch ZK?
Hold up, I have permission granted, I guess. I don't know. Aiden, so what do you gotta say about your race?
I'm out of the VC. I mean,
Hopefully next race is better. Yeah, and that it wasn't the bust, and you did get a little murdered by the 98. But what you got to say for your race? I mean, what are your final words to summarize this thing? See you in Michigan. All right. And let's go on with our next guy who's finished right behind him, P7. Couldn't get the efforts today. It was up there, though, I say. Sometimes in the midfield, surprisingly for a driver that wasn't great at the road courses and has never been great at the road courses. It's him. It's Abram, who, and Alfred's here.
Alfred, interview Abram.
He-
All right, Mr. Abram, how was your P7 finish today?
Not great. I mean, it was just another race for us, but did get a good car today. I mean, we were up there at one point. We were even in the podium spot. I'm surprised how that assumed, and how we managed to even get up there in the first place. But unfortunately, we did not translate that to an actual podium. But we were up there. We were competitive at some points. Just couldn't get the job fully done. But P7's P7, and we did get a good performance in this Domino's car for today's race. So I think it went pretty good overall, except the result.
Good. You know what? That's always good, but next time's always could be better. I apologize for my horrible interviewing because I normally don't do this. But do you have any final words for anybody or yourself?
Vroom, FMS. Let's go do it next week. I mean, next race. Sorry, at Michigan. Someone exploded.
And explosions. Oh, that's a crazy outro.
Yes.
What are you gonna do? You're
As
gonna blow everybody out of the way. I see. I see how it is.
boom, boom. While we're at that, let's go on with our next guy. Meanwhile, the Las Vegas Strip Circuit is getting exploded. I think the ZK Bomb fans are getting pissed again that they did not win. So it might just be another BAC. It's another riot going on, I do say. Guys, evacuate the circuit. There is currently bombings going on because apparently the ZK fan got pissed again. Let's go on with our next guy before we start getting blown up. Let's go with him. Best guy to interview. Unfortunately, good interviews. Unfortunately, good interviews didn't translate to good results. P9, Alfred.
Yeah, you know what? It happens. Sometimes you're just slow booting to boot, but it happens. And just like the gravy, I decide to slither instead of run. And if I could make angry beaver noises, I probably would. But hey, you know what? NCR didn't do too bad. There was a 2 and a 3, and I know our one teammate Thomas is kind of beating himself up about it. But you know what? We're all there to give him the pat on the back, remind him, you know what, man, you did awesome today. You should be proud, regardless of how many times you got spun, bumped, or anything. You still made it up there, and that's points for us.
Yes, and we do say this still guarantees you the pull away because SMB did not have an entry today. So at least you kind of this team almost guarantees a championship. But what do you gotta say? I mean, you were kind of up there sometimes. Sometimes you weren't. Now this track is starting to fall
Sorry, I just
apart,
dropped the monkey wrench.
and now this place is starting to fall apart, unfortunately. But what we do gotta say, you did do good. And let's see what you think about next few races. I mean, you got Michigan. I think Michigan's another unrealistic track that's a super speedway. What do you gotta say? Alfred, continue your. You can resume your response to the question if you do.
Honestly, you know what? Everything, well, as we know, I like to turn things around when we're going around in a circle or oval, I guess. I don't know if I have a thing for bulls, but we can move on past that and keep pushing forward. And hopefully, I can get myself back up into some podium finishes here, or maybe even at least top 5. Because yeah, this was a little bit depressing in this end, not physically or emotionally or anything, just in results. That's okay. I'm not sure why the accent's changing again, but you know what? That's all right.
Yes, the accents change, and so do racetracks. I think he's pitting. All right, Alfred, what you got to say for your final words today in this interview?
You know what? I'm still pretty proud of everybody.
Yo,
Good job to Landon for getting themselves the win today, and maybe I'll see.
I'm muting your soundboard. I damn it, I can't mute the soundboard.
That is disgusting. Oh my gosh.
Mute soundboard. Bingo.
He broke the soundboard. Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, thank you for coming with us, Alfred. Let's go with our race winner, jackpot winner. It is him. It's Landon, the championship leader. He does it. Landon, what a race today. P1, you were the dominator today. Except the and you did have some mistakes here and there, but what do you gotta say? Oh God!
I had a pretty decent first stage, and then the second stage is worse for me, and then I just got my whenever Thomas wrecked in front of me. Sadly, good for me, but sad for him. I just got my group, and I just didn't wreck it all after that. So I was pushing so hard to catch Thomas that I was wrecking myself, so that I was just trying to not wreck and just cruise myself through it, and that worked out in the end.
Yeah, what do you guys say? I mean, win-win. I mean, pull away from the championship, and we start approaching to the chase. Now, now that I think of it, when does the chase start?
I'm
End
gonna
of
I'm gonna go spend my winnings at the strip club.
yes.
That's weird.
I think there's like 7 races left before the chase. So, how are you gonna do with those and try to guarantee your way to win the regular season championship?
At this point, I'm only racing for points, so
Yes, definitely. And
because you get playoff points where you also finish in the regular season, right?
yes, you will, but it won't be as. It's gonna just be 1 through like 12. Obviously, highest position 12, lowest position 1. But also that adds up with your bonus points, which you probably have. You have like a lot.
I have 30 and Matthew has 16.
So yeah, you're.
Which that could be going down since the thing that remember
Oh yeah, we are. It is partially under. It is under investigation still.
we need to investigate that after. So I can take clips of it on my thing.
All right, but winner, what do you guys say for your final words?
GG's out there, and see y'all at Michigan, which hopefully will be like NWT Michigan.
Yes, and we'll.
NWT Michigan peak though.
Yes, and I do say thanks for coming with us. We'll go on. That is ends this interview race.
I'm just kidding. I did. Wait, I just want to say that's my second full sleep of the season. Whole halfway, and it's only been done 3 times this season. Matthew and me again. So.